Hello everyone, this is Always In Girl here. Welcome to my channel. Happy Saturday! I know I didn't stream yesterday because my boss ended up messaging me. And I got it when I woke up asking if I could come in a couple hours early, and at first I was gonna say no, but then I thought about it. It's like, I'm losing a couple hours or an hour a week now. I probably should say yes. So I did. I ended up having to go in early, and honestly, with going in early, I would have only been able to stream for like half an hour, and it didn't make sense. So I did not stream yesterday, but I'm here today. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I'm a little tired. I'm going to stream for as long as I can. I think mainly I'm going to focus on the like sandbox lake area of Resident Evil 4. And then once I've gone through all of that, I might go ahead and call it. We'll see. But yeah. I've had I want to say like a normal week. There was nothing major that happened. Oh, excuse me. I've been listening to a podcast on YouTube. I originally started it on Audible, but then I saw or heard really that they're like showing pictures and stuff for those who are actually visually watching it, and so it's like, oh, let's see if they're on YouTube. And they are. So I opened it on YouTube and decided to watch it from there, and I only pick it up on Audible if I really just want to spook myself out while walking around work in the middle of the night, because it is a horror podcast. It's like campfire scary stories kind of thing. Usually based in some sort of like fact with documentation and whatnot. And I love it. I am 52 episodes in out of like 180 or something. I have a lot to catch up on. What else? I've been playing a lot of, well, not a lot of. I started this week because I'm hankering for it. I want to prepare myself for it because it comes out in less than a month. I've been playing Breath of the Wild. I just started a yes, I restarted because why not? I don't care. A normal playthrough that I can just kind of chilly play and get myself in the mood for Tears of the Kingdom when it comes out next month. Which I'm super excited for. So I've been doing that at work. I'm playing that. Anything else? I don't think I have any even like life updates aside from the fact that I'm working. Now taking my daughter to school on Thursdays and Fridays. So that's why I've been losing hours at work, because I have to leave half an hour early. She gets dropped off at my work. And once she gets dropped off, the other lady who takes over for the day shift, she clocks in half an hour early. And then I leave as soon as she clocks in. So I can take her to school, because I don't have anybody to take her to school anymore. So that's why I've been losing about an hour a week. Which sucks, but it's not a lot. I think in the end it's not gonna be I'm not gonna see a huge difference, I don't think. Oh, so I think last time I streamed, I might have mentioned that I got an offer to sign up for my work's health insurance, and I was super excited about it. I clarified what you have to do to keep being eligible for it, because the way the letter that was sent was worded made it sound like as long as you were full-time 1 month out of a certain period, then you were eligible. So I clarified, sent a message to the HR lady, and I'm like, I just want to make sure, like, how many hours do I need to keep the full-time hours every single month, or am I just qualified? And she's like, well, no, you have to keep it every month, and it can be like you have it 1 month and not the next. So I'm like, yep, nope, I'm not gonna sign up then, because I'd only qualify for 1 month. So that ended up kind of being a bust. I was excited, but I kind of had this feeling in the back of my head that I didn't actually 100% qualify. Like I did for a month, but I would have to keep those extra like what, 22 hours a month, which I'd be willing to do, but there's no other shifts to take aside from when people are sick, which is how I got 120 hours in the first place. So yeah, no, that was off the table. I'm sad, but not 100% because I kind of saw it coming. Oh, so I realized a while ago, I swear, that the Twitch app allowed you to cancel your streams. Like, if you have to cancel a stream for a day, that you could get on there and you could cancel it. Which was super helpful in, those circumstances, like where I wake up in the morning and I don't want to go all the way to my laptop or turn my computer on, where I could just open the app and cancel the stream and then send a message in Discord. I haven't been able to find that. Did they like get rid of that functionality on the app? Because that was really, that was helpful. But when I went on to try yet again, I realized I'm like way behind on my my game log. Oh, it's raining. I have the window open. It was hot. It was hot today. Compared to normal. What? Oh my gosh, I hate it when it does this. Okay, hold on. This is Friday. Every once in a while you go in to mess with your schedule. On the actual schedule tab on Twitch, and it just completely, like, it'll completely mess with your, like, you go to change stuff and then it messes with the days that things are scheduled, and then you have to fix it. And it's like, you already have a thing scheduled for this day. It's like, no, I don't. Oh, it's because you reset all of them to the same day. Thank you. So yeah, I realized I was super behind. So I'm just on my actual physical schedule. I'm just gonna delete the game category. I'm gonna keep the times. Oh, I am gonna change my official start time for today's stream. Saturdays. I'm gonna change the official start time to 9. Hi Ganja! Good morning! Sorry, I was on a different page, so I was checking chat every couple seconds. Oh, now it's cold. Holy crap. The rain brought a wave of cold. Hi Haley! How are you doing? Hi guys! But I changed the I just deleted the game category. But I was saying, I'm changing my official start time for Saturday stream as well to 9, just because it gives me a little time to eat. Like I did on Friday. For Friday's stream. I'm finding that if I start at 8:30, I'm having to skip dinner, and then I'm super hungry during the stream. You're just leaving a dinner party? Ooh. Technically, we have one going on downstairs. Because there's people downstairs playing D&D. And Bella Luna, our mutual friend, made burgers, and husband. They pitched in. So I went downstairs and had a burger. And I actually got to eat it before stream. Which is rare. Yeah, so I'm officially changing my start times on Friday and Saturday, just with like my work schedule, to be 9 instead of 8:30. Just because otherwise I don't get a chance to eat. And then sometimes during stream I find myself just like dying of hunger because I haven't eaten. That has actually happened a couple of times. There's been a couple of times, given it hasn't happened in a while. It did happen recently, but before that, it hadn't happened in a long time. Where everybody cooked food, and I either asked for food to be set out, or everybody knew I hadn't eaten yet and just chose not to set food out. Hi, Majestic! It's been a while! How are you doing? And then I go down and everything's gone and I have nothing to eat. And I'm just like, thanks, guys. I guess I just don't exist in this house right now. It used to happen all the time. a couple of years ago when I was just a stay-at-home mom before I started working and streaming. You're currently 33 weeks pregnant. Holy crap. It has been a while. Congratulations. I didn't even know. I think last time you were on, you weren't even pregnant, or if you were, you didn't know yet, because that's news. Congratulations. I knew you were newlyweds. You need some caffeine? Yeah, I already had some. And now I have a soda from yesterday that I never drank. You just bought a house? Ooh, yes. We did the same thing. We bought a house when I was in the last couple months of my pregnancy. Obviously, almost 7 years ago. And, we got to move in a month before my due date, and then obviously had my daughter a month after we moved in. So we had a month-ish, kind of, to enjoy our house without a child. You're having a boy? Yes! That's awesome! Congratulations! That's super cool! His name is Finn. I love it. Are you gonna get him a dog and name it Jake? Sorry. I love Adventure Time. It's such a good show. I don't think we've been able to get my daughter into it. She likes Bob's Burgers too much. But congrats, it's been a while. It's good to see you. You come with all these good news. You need to get a golden retriever and name it Jake. Yes! I fully support this. Tell your husband I fully support this. And it needs to happen. I recently found out some people at my work have 2 corgis that they named Mordecai and Rigby. And at first I was like, I looked at her because she's definitely like too old to get that reference, but her kids aren't. So I kind of looked at her for a second and she's like, they're named after some show. And I'm like, regular show. And she's like, yeah, I think that was it. And I'm like, I approve. Mordecai and Rigby. Man, I miss old Cartoon Network. Given Cartoon Network and Disney have got some great shows going right now. Have come up with some really good shows. You're gonna lurk until you get home. Okay, sounds good. Drive safe or walk however you're getting home. Be safe. For real. You named him after Finn. Yes, that is awesome. We named our daughter after Minimax was good too. We named our daughter after an Assassin's Creed character, actually. Although that's not what people think she's named after. Full van of 6 people? Holy crap. Oh, did you? That's funny. Hans Christian Andersen, yes. Classic. Yeah, no, that's what we named our daughter after. See, I don't think I've seen Neverending Story. I was really young though. And I have kind of almost like avoided it since then. Like, it must have traumatized me because I have avoided it. Like, quite intensely. All I know is there's the monster that they ride. I don't know any of their names. He creeped me out. And then I remember the horse. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, you liked the remake more than the original one? Then the whole horse scene in the bog. Those are the only 2 things I remember about that movie, and I have not watched it recently enough to re-traumatize myself. Wait, I'm gonna crack that open again. I think it rained or sprinkled for like 2 seconds. Because I don't hear rain anymore. What were my favorite shows when I was little? I loved Scooby-Doo. And I'm talking like all the years of Scooby-Doo leading up to when I was like a huge fan of it in the 90s. Like I watched some OG Scooby-Doo, I watched the newer stuff. It didn't matter. If it was Scooby-Doo, it was awesome. What else? I was super into Lion King. Like, to the point where I would, yeah, Tom and Jerry too. I loved all of those. What was the, I want to say Banana Hanana. I know that's not right. Those, like, shows. I loved those. BH, I don't know. Banana in pajamas, right? I don't, something, and it was a BH, and it, for me, when I was little, I called it banana something. Barb, yeah, I don't know, but I was so into Lion King that I would run around on all fours. It was my party trick. To the point, literally, people would be like, hey, show us the trick. Go Simba for a while. No, see, they would say go Zimba for a while, because that's what everybody does. If you're not a huge fan of Lion King, you call Simba Zimba. Bear in the Big Blue House. I've heard of it. I don't think I watched it. I know back when I was, like, younger and we had cable and I was watching Cartoon Network, they played a lot of... Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. They played a lot of the, like, older cartoons. Like, of course, Scooby-Doo, Roadrunner, Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes. I watched a lot of those. Rugrats. Rugrats was awesome. And then you get older and realize the parents are supposed to be in their 30s. See, I can't do it anymore. Not to that extent. Powerpuff Girls? Yes, Powerpuff Girls was good. I liked Powerpuff Girls. Honestly, my favorite episode was where they made the boys. The other scientists. Emotional damage. Made the boys. That was my favorite. I don't know why. I liked that episode. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I actually recently rewatched through that series when I found it on something. They had the whole series on it and I watched it and I was like, how did I enjoy this when I was little? This should have been a sign from when I was 8 that I liked horror. Because I loved that show. And in fact, a few of those episodes stuck with me. The, return the slab or suffer my curse. That one terrified me. Relatable. HBO has a lot of old cartoons. Yeah. No, there was something I recently got that had like all the old, maybe actually it might have been like given, I don't think this would have been on Disney Plus, but Disney Plus, when it first came out, had a lot of their old shows that I watched when I was younger. And I remember going through and watching a lot of it, like Boy Meets World. I loved that show too. Sister. But Courage the Cowardly Dog, holy crap, you just like opened a whole can of worms. I rewatched that and I'm thinking to myself, there's no way. Like, how did I enjoy this? Like, I'm enjoying it now, but even I'm still getting, like, a little bit of goosebumps on some things. And I'm like, I don't understand. I didn't like horror when I was younger. The football is your bladder. I never was into Samurai Jack. My husband was. My husband loved Samurai Jack. I never got into it. So I didn't... What did I watch that was along those lines? That anime style. I watched some Dragon Ball Z. Enough to be familiar with the characters. Toonami was the shit. Oh, yeah. I watched some Dragon Ball Z. Enough to be familiar with the characters and the plotline, but not enough to actually be like a super fan of it. What else? Anything on Toonami was great. Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo. Oh, that would not survive in today's world. Adult Swim had some good stuff. I watched Adult Swim when I was not old enough for Adult Swim. I never stayed up. Funny, not funny, yeah. I stayed up late enough to watch some Adult Swim, but never late enough to watch Robot Chicken. I usually got, like, they would play the, like, more uncensored episodes of Dragon Ball Z. I didn't realize. My husband's been recently watching through it, kind of slowly. I didn't realize they actually have full-on frontal little boy nudity going on in that. When Goku and what's-his-face are training. And I'm like, okay then. I was not expecting that. I don't think I've ever watched an anime where they actually draw the full-on frontal nudity, because I'm just not into that. And I'm like, Goku! You're too young for this! Given you're young enough, who cares? Like, Big Mouth on Netflix. Yeah, we watched the first season of it. It was funny, but wasn't like my favorite. Okay, we're gonna start. We've been catching up, but we've been sitting here talking. We can still talk. I just realized I've been sitting here for almost half an hour talking. At least me. I've been live for almost half an hour. And haven't done anything yet, aside from talk. What else? What are some other... You want to play the new Dead Islands? My husband might. I don't think I was ever really into those games. My husband loves the, I know it's not the same, but it's kind of in the same category. Shoot, what's it called? I always get these mixed up. Did it connect? It did. We're playing Resident Evil 4. We're just gonna hang out. Why did it reset again? Holy crap. That's not right. I feel like this is just gonna... The numbers are off kilter again. Like, what the frick is going on? Okay, heart rate, fluctuate a little bit so I can see if you're even. There we go. We're just gonna hang around in the lake, the, like, sandbox area. And be kind of chill. I've got some people that are usually here. That's not going to be here today, and I don't want them to miss a whole lot. So I'm gonna do what I normally would have done next time I played and hang out in the lake. But I'm not gonna, like, try really hard to progress through the story. Oh no! Yeah, no, don't prop your feet up with a pillow. What else? What were my go-tos when I had, like, a headache and stuff when I was pregnant? Actually, I was one of those people, I think I just kind of lived on Tylenol, but that was before all these recent studies that say Tylenol is not good for you when you're pregnant. Now it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do when I'm in a lot of pain, guys? Like, sometimes it gets weird, yeah. There's a trick with like a cold compress or a warm compress, one of the two, like on your neck. It's like there's a lot of things you can do, but feel better. Sorry you have a headache. I get it. I've been there. But get some rest. It was really good to see you. Just in case I don't see you again. Good luck with the rest of your pregnancy. And I know once you have him, it's gonna be I'm probably gonna not see you very often. I know how it goes. So it was good to see you. Good luck with everything. I hope you come back soon again before he's born, but if not, I get it. I've been there. Yeah, no, I'm sure you'll be back. I just know you're probably gonna be really tired. Alright, Mako, it was good to see you. Bye. Good luck. I'm trying to clean my glasses. Because they're foggy. There we go, that's better. I have spray. I am not used to the fact that I have spray, guys. It's just behind some old Dutch cups that I haven't thrown away because I haven't cleaned my stream room in a couple of months. Because apparently I'm just being lazy the last couple months. I have like old coffee cups, like disposable ones, not like actual need to be washed in the dishwasher. I have a can of my sparkling water that's empty that I think I drank last time I streamed, last Saturday. The bottle of glass cleaning spray is behind all of that, so I forgot it was there. Out of sight, out of mind. I got to play so much Zelda at work yesterday, because for one, I went in an hour early. I did have to sort through more brochures, so my job it was my job last week, but they moved the boxes before I came back in last Saturday, and I didn't know where they were at, so I couldn't finish the job. And then they found them again this week. She remember where she put them. Well, kind of again. They ordered like 2,000 brochures for the retirement village, and a bunch of them are kind of defective, like they have rips in them, but not all of them, so my job was to sort through and separate the bad from the good, and so they can send the bad ones back. Okay, there's still something there. And I finished it, not last night, but the night before. I finished going through them. And then my boss, she actually was working last night, which is part of the reason I went in early, because she'd been there for over 12 hours at that point. And she's like, I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention the defective ones, because the defective ones I just kind of threw in a pile-ish, but the good ones I put neatly back in the box. I didn't know what they were doing with them. She's like, I should have told you, but the defective ones also need to be packed neatly in the boxes so we can send them back. And I'm like, oh, I can do that. That's super, like, she's like, they're right there. They're all defective ones. You don't need to go through them again. They just need to be neatly piled in the box. In piles. And I'm like, oh, that'll be fast. It only took me like half an hour to go through like 1,000 brochures to just neatly pile them back in the box. Pulled, because some of them were like inside each other, because I was just literally tossing them into a pile, and then I'd bundle them up and put them aside when I ran out of room. So she just needed me to basically repack them in the box. But then after that, like, I still had extra time left. So I had so much time, and then nothing happened. I didn't have to do any deliveries. I had so much Zelda time yesterday at work, and it was actually really nice. Because on Friday I had to deliver newspapers, and our personal, like, we have this like personal resident like newsletter thing that we print every week that just kind of has like activities going on. It has a little devotional in it because we are a faith-based place. And just like announcements, etc. And we deliver those to the residents. And so I had to deliver newspapers, and I had to deliver those out to the garden homes, which I actually have to get in the golf cart and travel around campus to do that. And then Saturday, I had to deliver more stuff to the garden homes, spread out, and go through the brochures. And I've been busy the last couple work nights. Like, I have only had a tiny bit of downtime, so it was really nice to actually have full-on downtime last night where I could just kind of do what I wanted. I haven't gone in there. That's right, I need the key. Alright, so we are currently in this nice sandboxy area. This is where we need to go. We need to get this key. We're still at the lake. I defeated Delago, the giant salamander, at the lake. And then that opened up this whole sandboxy area. I've done this part. And I cleared this part last stream. What is that? Is that a locked drawer? It's a waste shrine. That's right. So now we need to go up here and get the other key, and we're gonna obviously explore whatever's right here to get the 2 halves so I can get the church key. And then at that point...
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye.
Nice. I don't want to do too much tonight, just because I don't want other regulars who are not here this week to miss a whole bunch of stories. So we're still gonna do what I normally would do. I'm just gonna do it kind of like slow. We're gonna have fun with it. Alright, which way did we need to go? We needed to go... There's the castle. I think it's that way. I could be wrong. Oh, let me scroll this down to make sure my mic doesn't freak out. We haven't teamed up with Ashley. We haven't found Ashley, so we're still in the very beginnings of this. Which direction? Oh, we're going towards the castle. Okay. 3 more days of rain. Today was actually like a really nice day. Any more barrels I can... Doesn't look like it. It was really nice. Like, I got home. And mind you, my husband loves to sleep with the heater on, the little portable heater we have. My husband loves to sleep with that thing on, and I can tell when I got home, because he actually went... Usually when I leave for work, he's already in bed, so I turn the heater off. Well, he obviously fell asleep after I went to work and left, because I could tell as soon as I got home he'd had the heater on all night, because it was hot and stuffy in our bedroom, and I can't... Ugh, I hate sleeping in a hot, stuffy room. And then when I woke up, the whole house is hot and stuffy, because apparently it was actually pretty nice outside, like in the high 60s, low 70s, and no one bothered to open any windows or turn any fans on, so it was just super stifling in the house, and I'm like, really? There's a reason we have ceiling fans and windows. Open them. Yeah, I woke up and I'm like, holy frick, how can you... They're like, it's hot in here. Yeah, no duh. Is it the same ones as last time? Oh, nope, here we go. Did I miss any writings when I came in through the cave? Oh yeah, no, I would die. I hate the smell of cigarette smoke, to be honest. I'm fairly sensitive to cigarette smoke. Alright, I only saw one. I only saw that one. Are they on the floor? Oh, okay, here's one. Hi, Hans! Thank you for the resub! 17 months in a row! Holy frick. It feels like it hasn't been that long for you. But apparently it has. How are you? How are you doing? How was your week? I haven't been on in a week. This is my first time back in a week. I kind of took an unintentional mini stream vacation. And I'm having Leon withdrawals, so... Put the glitter on. We have time for that. I really need to remember to get me a little, like, mini makeup spatula. I'm doing really good. I'm a little tired, so I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna stream today. I know I try to stream as long as I can. Like, Saturdays, it doesn't matter unless I end up taking an extra shift. How long I stream, I just kind of stream until I feel like I've had enough. So I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today. Because I am a little bit on the tired side. Get this. I need to get a spatula. I feel like I say this every single time someone subscribes. I'm like, I need a spatula. For my glitter. For my face. And then I don't do it. Little makeup spatula. Leon withdrawal? Umbrella's got you covered. Yeah, they do. There we go. Glitter for the sub. And I am not too décolletage glittered. Only some minor, only minor glitter foliage. This stuff has actually lasted quite a long time. Given it's not like I use it a whole bunch. I just wasn't sure if it would, like, eventually dry out or what. I've had it for like 8 or 9 months now. Got it last September. And it's lasted me a good chunk of time. I didn't put my glasses back on. Let me see if I can slip them on with my headphones on. It never likes it when I do that. It always catches in my hair. Oh, hey, that time it worked. Sometimes it catches in my hair and then it's like, ow. Oh, wait, there's some glitter. Oh, those aren't coming off. They're just staying on my boobs. Ugh. Thank you for the resub. Oh, hey, there is a ladder. Oh gosh. How many are they gonna make me do? What? I might have to actually write some of these down. Do I have a paper?
It's locked.
I just don't, I'm not exactly sure what order they're gonna go in. I feel like it's this is second. It comes after whatever's down here, like the 3 snaky things. Oh, and then this. Looks like a saber. Then that bow. Oh, and that's 1 symbol. So there's 4. Alright, let's see if I can remember this. I think there's just supposed to be waves. I'm not sure. Alright, is there any more on this side? I feel like there wouldn't be any more on here because they want us to see them in a certain... What is in there? Is it just a gargoyle statue kind of thing? It's creepy as F. Okay, let's see if I can remember. Snake things. Saber. Looking thing. There's no saber. I wonder if it's supposed to be combined with the archery thing. So this. And then that. Ha! Oh, it's this thing. That's right. There was one on the other side too. Blasphemer's head. And then it bleeds everywhere. I forgot about those. Getting sleepy. Hexagon PC. I think I was only missing one, wasn't I? Ruby. Actually? No. Are things gonna pop out now that I grab this? Oh, you actually managed to fix your sleep. Wow. Oh, you only woke up like 40 minutes ago. Okay, yeah, that would be it, the like correct. That would be the correct like amount of sleep or right time of sleep, I guess. All right, first I want to go over here to the hexagonal piece. Where is it at? Is this the main like dock area? I don't think it is. Can I turn the camera? I just want to turn the camera. No, that's not right. That's a cave. Oh, here we go. It's right here. Take care of that stupid dog. Is she doing any better? I was only missing 1 piece. Depraved idol. Seems like it. You're not sure. Okay, just to sell. Ooh, that's actually worth quite a bit of money. He's holding his hand. Oh, he's got his pistol. I was like, he's holding his hand really weird. If not, meds again. Yeah. I remember there being a picture. Did we already do this? Whoa, what did I almost run over? Was that just a massive fish? Oh, that's right. I remember. We wanted to catch the lunker bass. I was like, I remember there being a picture of this. Yeah. It's always kind of hilarious to put a dog who doesn't know how to wear a leash, like a puppy. Not when they're older. When they're older, it's a pain in the ass. On a leash and watch them just like... She's big and fat too, that's funny. Alright, where... Oh yeah, that's true, they are a few months old. Church insignia. Alright, are they gonna come out? Are they coming for me?
Condor 1 to Roost. I found the key to the church.
Copy that. Now go get Baby Eagle.
Right. No time to chat. I'm going in.
No
Condor
time to
1 out.
chat. Oh. I want this barrel. Shortcut to... what's his face? I agree. I love me some Leon. He is... Alright, I'm gonna go back down that. Yeah, you gotta heal her up. Since the thingy I need to go to is just like right here. Where was it at? Is this the... Nope, 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 nope. That's not. It's here. It's this turn. Relatable. I kind of feel like I feel like it's really funny how much Resident Evil 4 Leon has people just like absolutely dying. Like falling over themselves.
Why not treat yourself, mate?
Hey, I got a
Welcome.
thingy.
What can I interest you in?
No, he don't need a beard.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's perfect. You're a real professional. Good stuff, stranger.
I wanted him to give those to me. He don't need no beard. He's someone that doesn't need a beard.
Oh, my back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
Sorry, my headphones cut out for a second, so I didn't even hear what he said. I need to figure out what's up with my headphones. It is really annoying.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right. Dazzled, are you?
Yes.
Our craftsmanship demands no less. Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it?
Alright, that's
Will
it.
that be all? Might
Yes,
want to
that's
take
all.
care of any leftover errands before going this way. Be ashamed to live the rest of your life wondering, what if? Am I right?
Is that a warning to state that I'm done with this area when I leave? I figured. I've gotten all of them so far. Yeah, see, honestly, if I had to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of beards. It kind of depends on the person. Any treasures that I missed? Oh, my capture card's doing its thing. Maybe? It only flipped out for like half a second. Not always. Kind of depends on the person. Some people I find that a beard's too much, and some people I find a beard helps. And it just kind of depends. I can attest to the fact that beards are not fun when you're trying to make out with your husband. Or mustaches. Oh gosh. Oh, I forgot about this. I don't have any healing. Yep, nope, we're gonna go back this way. Nope, that's not it. Door. There we go.
Ooh,
Yes.
break's over, I suppose. Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? I
Damn
don't
it, really?
always have
Headphones?
this in
Could you stop
stock,
it?
stranger. Come back anytime.
See, I find all beards itchy. Hold on. I need to have my PC monitoring up because my headphones are starting to freak out more than they normally do. Having a beard stand there while kissing your husband would make it awkward. Yes, it would be very awkward. Alright, I need to keep this open for a second. See if I can see anything spike on my computer when that happens. Okay, question. Is your GPU fan supposed to be on or not? Only when it's hot or whatever. Yeah, to what? Is it normal for it to be on or off? No. I have it on CPU. I'm just saying this is on PC or not PC, capture card. So really my GPU's not got anything going on, but my GPU's fan is currently not on apparently, and I feel like it usually is. %, 55 Celsius. $54, $53. It's bouncing between 50 and 55. That's okay. All right. So is it okay if the fan is not on? How do you turn the? I don't know how to turn the fan on. How do you turn the fan on? I'm just wondering if this is why my headphones are freaking out. I'm just trying to figure out why my headphones are... Should just go on automatically. Okay. Once it gets hot, the fan should just come on. Like, there's no turning it on, right? Is what you're saying. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out why my headphones are freaking out on me, and it's because it's very annoying to have my headphones cut in and out, and then I just lose sound for like 2 seconds. And they click. They make a really weird clicking sound. Yeah, I know there's a way to turn it on. I have no idea how to do it. I do need to troubleshoot to figure out why my headphones are doing this and why sometimes Sometimes, like, some of my USBs will just say it's not plugged in. Yeah. I've just never messed with that. I don't trust myself. I do need to, troubleshoot some drivers and such. Yes, they are. My headphones are USB. The mic is obviously USB. I don't want to fight this thing. I know that's what's coming. No, they're directly into the PC. Oh yeah, no, I know. That's why I've never trusted myself to do it. Laser sights. Ooh, parts. Why do I want a Punisher? Yes. I never put it on. I bought it and I never put it on. Alright, at least now I have healing. Okay. Sounds good.
Shit.
Yeah, shit.
Gloria a las plagas.
Las plagas.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Whoa. God damn, you're a big boy.
Yeah, he is. We're too close.
You got worms too?
Ooh! There was a button to hit. There was a button to hit. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh wait, hold on. Holy frick! Generally the ones at the back of the case are the best, yes. I know Oh, see, now my GPU fan has turned on. That answered my worry about that question. What was I gonna say? I got distracted. Sometimes there's a different hub for the back and the front. Yeah, these ones, I have my headphones plugged into one of the two that's on top of the case versus one of the, like, 6 on the back. Because the ones in the back are completely full, and I tend to put the ones that are in the back to be more important, like my capture card, my mic. And the mic does cut out. Whatever the mic is plugged into, every once in a while I'll turn on my computer and it will say the last USB plugged in was not recognized, and it's almost always the mic. And I have to unplug the mic and plug it back in for it to recognize the mic. Run, Leon! Oh, I'm glad that's still a thing. Oh, yay! Wolfie friends.
Hey, it's that dog.
It's Wolfie.
Kidding me.
Ooh, it's a good thing I didn't stop moving. Oh, there is not a dodge button for that. I just kind of have to get out of the way. That's rude. Alright, let's see all my loots that I got. I wasn't expecting this to happen so quickly. Ride, Leon! Leon!
Shit, that was close.
Yes! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's what I'm talking about. Good boy.
See, headphones did again. What's it doing? See, I have no idea. Nothing fluctuated. Well, that's frustrating. I was hoping to see something spike, and I can be like, oh, okay, well, that's what's happening. Also, my CPU fan is always on max for whatever reason. And I definitely didn't set it that way. It just kind of always is. Oh! Damn it. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to successfully dodge that. I hit the button. I hit that button. No, it's just USB. And also, I know you're gonna probably end up asking. The headphones are fine. I can plug them into anything else, like my PlayStation, and they never have a single issue. So it's something with my computer.
Present for you. Here you go. Present for you.
Razor. Streamer, like the kitty streamer ones. Oh, I dodged it. Yes, he did. He fell. Yes! I I was not looking forward to fighting that dude.
God damn. That was almost a pancake.
Yeah, you were.
Okay. Let's get to that church.
Alright, is there anything else here? Nope. Oh, can I crawl back here where he was hiding? Rearing log, 6 months. Its teeth have only just come through, but it shoves everything within reach into its mouth. It can't walk yet, but it swallowed a dog whole. Rude. 9 months. It already towers over me, but keeps growing. The town hall can no longer contain it. 10 months. It keeps growing even after moving to the quarry. It can devour a whole cow in only 3 days. 13 months. It can swing our largest pickaxe as if it were a twig. One of the men in the village was almost eaten today too. It's not getting enough food. 17 months. There are only a few cows left now. At this rate, the whole village will starve. We summoned help from the castle and had them put the beast to sleep with an incantation. Hopefully it won't wake for a long time. Oh, so then the dude came and made an incantation to wake it up so it'd have to fight me, and I taught it a lesson. Suck it. Oh, see, the headphones did it again. Where's the puppy? I swear I hear him whining. Where is he? Did I get the blue medallion that was here? I must have. Alright, I think he's this way. It sounds like he's this way. Oh, there he is!
Thanks, bud.
Yeah! He blended in really well to that. Damn it, headphones! Would you freaking stop it? It's like every couple minutes now. Oops. I didn't mean to close it out. Alright. Alright, where am I going? Shoot. This way. Yep, this way. This way. Okay. Dang it, there goes again. System, sound. Oh, there it goes again. What it's doing is it's switching back and forth between my headphones as if it's not detecting my headphones anymore, and the monitor as if they're not plugged in, which they are. I don't want to unplug them because if I do, it'll completely freak out. I just want to make sure it's well. It is. And it's making my at least OBS. It's making OBS freak out a little bit. Like, it keeps saying I'm skipping frames every time it does this. And now it's just almost endlessly doing this every couple seconds. Okay, this must be in a different thing. What is the shoot, what is not that? Device properties, there we go. Device manager, that's what I want. Best driver is already installed, by the way. That's what it says. View all events. Oh, alright, back out of that. I am not 100% sure where to find that setting you're talking about. I mean, maybe? Can I turn? Let me see if I can turn the lights off. I know there's a way to do it. I just have to find it. Which is going to take a second. Lighting. Alright, oh, there it goes again. And you can't tell because I'm currently like in the game menu, but every time the headphones go off, it skips a few frames. Oh, there it goes again. Did that turn it off? I can't tell. I have so many windows open I can't see. No, those are still on. I'm gonna turn off all of the light features. Okay, how do I figure out which one is a powered USB? So lights shouldn't even be on, and these are on. Like, I turned all the lights off. And they're still on. They should have a lightning bolt next to them on my computer. Oh, I'd have to completely move my computer and check. Well, oh, see, they're still freaking out. They just did it again. This is getting really annoying. Because it pops. It sounds like my ears are popping too, because it completely blocks out sound, so then you get that like, deafening feeling, and then they pop. The headphones pop. Oh no, it's fine. So it's not just annoying because the sound's cutting out, it's also annoying because it's actually kind of upsetting my ears a little bit. Alright. Where's the nearest? I'm gonna get to this typewriter right there, inside the church. And I'm gonna save it, and we're gonna call it, because it's doing it every few seconds now, and it's starting to really piss me off. We're gonna quit due to technical issues. Oh, frickin' A. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. You sent gremlins in your absence. Thanks, Shed. You actually popped in right before I'm stopping due to technical issues. How is your weekend going? How do I get to the typewriter again? Do I have to go down here? I think so. I think it's the ladder. You watched for a few minutes? Nice. Alright. I'm gonna save. Because I'm literally kind of feel like I'm a because of the headphones. But I don't mind talking for a minute. We're just gonna stop playing. Oh no, that's relatable. How far did I get? I defeated the big giants that I was not looking forward. Use an external USB plug that has its own power supply plug. Okay. El Gigante, yes. Did I die at all? I did not. It came close, though. I came really close to dying a couple times just because I could not figure out how to dodge him. So I used like 3 health sprays, and I almost walked into it with no health. kits at all, so I would have died if I hadn't like gone back, heard his breathing, and been like, I know what's gonna happen next. I need to go back and get my health kits. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like figure out what's going on because that is very frustrating. Wait, what? I didn't see that. Did I? Maybe I was distracted by my headphones. I'll have to look at the VOD. I missed it too. I saw him bust through the door. And then Leon said, "Holy shit." Oh, it was in the original. Oh, okay, so you missed that happening. Yes. No, that didn't happen, and it was kind of sad. Yeah, see, I have like 300 missed frames because of all the times my headphones started freaking out. For half an hour of play almost? No, wait, an hour. An hour of playing. Sorry, I had to give y'all a weird look. Is the music not playing? No, why is it not playing? Oh, wait, what happened? Yep, nope, it is. It is. Now my music just was like, nope, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop playing because the headphones are freaking out. So therefore, I don't exist. There, I had to restart it. iTunes froze. iTunes froze. I feel like this is a very bad omen for my PC. I have had it for a couple of years, and I've never done anything with it. Aside from add more memory. Another SD card. SSD. Is it cold outside? No. Well, let me look. It was nice today. And warm. It's currently 56. And on and off raining. I do have the window open. It got to the high 60s today. Shed. It was protesting how hot it got today. Sheer willpower of the protest. By the way, thank you, Hans, for trying to help me troubleshoot a little bit. I think it might be a bigger issue than just, like, messing with a couple settings, unfortunately. And I know it's not the headphones. Which means it's the PC. So if you burned, not froze, there's someone outside the door. Oh, see? What did it just do? I bet the headphones did it again. I'm not wearing them, so I can't hear them click. And freak my ears out and make my ears hurt. So. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer. I was really wanting to play. Oh well. Well, what else? What else? Since we're here for a bit. Any updates? We'll talk for a little bit before I take off. and stomp around and have a little tiny tantrum for a little bit. Any updates? Any special things going on? Aside from Shed having the time of his life, the world continues to turn. Yeah, it does. The wheel weaves as the wheel wills. Sorry. Oh. Now. You missed my headphones having a complete freak out. And me having to stop because they kept clicking and it was annoying my ears. You made a 3D printed octopus for your wife. That sounds adorable. And yes, I remember Billy. Yeah, I remember Billy. Now all my lights are on default, so I wonder if the lights finally, like, turned off. Wait, really? Oh, see, currently it doesn't even think my headphones are connected in, which means you don't have music, because the music stopped again. That's what happens. No, it's not the headphones. He was the duly appointed public defender under White Tower law. Yeah? No, it's not. It's not my headphones. It is, it's something with my PC. Because my headphones work perfectly fine if I plug them into something else. Pretty good, but it involves events past where you were at. Okay. Yes, Poopy PC. Yeah, I need to do some troubleshooting. And right now, currently, my headphones are plugged in, but yet my app for my headphones does not detect them. Uh-oh. 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 Close. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna have to Control-Alt-Delete that bitch. That's frustrating. Do I have more than one RGB app running? Technically no. Yes. I have the one that came that's like for the actual stuff, the Razer Synapse app. But then there's the Streamer Companion app, which is part of the it's part of the Razer, one of the Razer like sub apps or whatever that does the light alerts, which haven't even been working anyway. So I might just turn that off. Right now I have them turned off to see if I could get it to stop. There, I unlinked it. Hi, Cobalt! Yes, I'll take a drink. How are you doing, Cobalt? Dogs are barking, I don't know why. So yes and no. Yeah, my keyboard has two. My mouse has one. It also has lighting. Keyboard has 2. Everything's Razer, yes. Dang it, and now this app is freezing again. There we go. Oh, they're letting their dog out. I was wondering why my dogs are barking. It's because roommates are letting their dog out. Yeah, I'm gonna stop messing with that because my computer's like, I think my computer's gonna end up freezing because I'm trying to open stuff. What else? And I don't have my headphones on, so I don't know if it's still clicking. It might still be clicking. You guys can't tell because the music stopped again. I don't know why. When the headphones freak out, the music also stops. And then won't turn back on. You have to close out iTunes. You'll help off stream. Well, thank you, Shed. It's kind of frustrating. This has been building already for a couple of months. And today, except for that one day where it completely freaked out, like midstream and didn't turn back on, this is probably one of the worst freakouts it's had. In a couple of months. It was doing it every few seconds. Like every 10 seconds, it would freak out. And make my ears pop, which was starting to hurt. Well, I at least got to kill El Gigante. And didn't die. I almost did. I almost did a couple of times. Because I couldn't dodge him. I also finished, obviously, since I got him, I finished the lake portion. I went and got the other part of the key? The other blasphemer's head. And then the body bled all over the place. It was gross. I forgot it did that. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I didn't even get that far. I probably would have been willing to go to the shooting range and search for charms or get more charms and coins. But that's when, like after I defeated El Gigante, I would have probably gone back. But then my stuff was freaking out, so I decided to be done before I freaked out too much. But I did finish the lake. And I was a lot closer. I should have finished the lake last week on Saturday because I had like one tiny thing left to do and it wasn't even a big area. It was a tiny little shack. Open the door with the key, with the symbols in the right order. And then that was it. And I was like, really? I was expecting a place to do things. I was expecting this to be more. I'm glad it wasn't. Because that's what she said. Hi, Tony. How are you doing? How are you? Did I get the Lunker Bass? I did. Kind of by accident. I forgot about it, and I started just kind of driving around the lake because I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I saw... So yeah, you were here for the headphone issues. Well, welcome to funness. Technical difficulties. It's good to see you though. I kind of started to do a circle around the lake, and then I saw that where the picture was, that shack. That I was like, wasn't there a didn't I get a picture of this as a clue for something? And then I sat there for a second staring at it, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. And then I went to turn around and ran over him. And I was like, holy frick, what did I just run over? And then I turned around and I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to catch a really big fish. And there he is right there. So then I harpooned him and grabbed him. I was freaking out because I thought there was going to be like something that attacked me, because I just turned, and as I turned I saw these fins go like that underneath my boat, and I was like thinking to myself, oh great, I'm gonna get attacked by something. I've been here too long, and now the lake's gonna teach me a lesson that it apparently didn't teach me when it defeated the Lago, but yep. So I got him, and then I sold him. And finished it. And then stared at the stuff I could trade, and I was like, nope, I don't want nothing. And I upgraded a weapon or two. And then bought health kits, because then I was like, oh yeah, he's breathing back there, I'm gonna have to fight him. And then I fought the thing, and now you're here. A rare find, stranger. Exactly. So you didn't, honestly, you didn't miss much. The main thing you missed was the Gigante fight. And the puppy coming in, the doggo coming in and gnawing on its heels and saving the day a little bit. While it sat there and barked. So yeah. Oh, so you weren't here earlier, Shed. So Saturdays as well, I'm officially changing my start time to 9 Pacific time. I am glad they kept the dog. I like Wolfie. He's nice. Instead of 8:30, I'm just gonna aim for 9. Because that way I actually have time to eat. Wait. I'll still stream for the same amount of time. Officially 2.5, but Saturdays I just stream for however long I feel like streaming. Like today, I didn't know how long it was gonna go, because I'm already a little tired today. And then I had... Yeah, Monday starts at 9. Mondays was already 9. So now it's just 9 p.m. Pacific. On all 3 days. Oh. Did you have a good day, Shed? How was your evening/night? Which is Eastern Standard for tomorrow. Yes, midnight. Midnight till around 2 or 3 a.m. for you. Somewhere in between those. And Saturday is a lot. I mean, Monday too. It just kind of depends on how tired I am. I will stream for as long as I feel. No, see, that was a double. Morning was a little tough. There was a little bit of a double meaning behind there, like, how much beer did you have today? Recently. That was the meaning behind that. Like, did you have a good night? So yeah. 9 o'clock now, because I have nothing worth noting. Okay. Because then I have time to eat. Otherwise, if I aim for 8:30, a lot of times, I don't have enough time to eat. And then I start stream, and then I'm hungry. This time, which starting at 9 means I can go downstairs and eat really fast before stream and then come up and stream. Food is important. You had a sip of bourbon, but less than half an hour. Okay, yeah, no, that's like, that's nothing. Hey, the music's still going. I wonder if turning all the lighting off is gonna help. Because now officially the lighting's off. I mean, it's still on, but the streamer app is not there. It's just the standard lighting, which I need to mess with. But I'll do that after stream. Because otherwise my computer's gonna freak out at me. Trying to think if there's anything else. They overbooked all their time? What? That's rude. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I'm kidding, by the way. Not rude. It happens. It's a human mistake. That's like that one year. I don't know if I talked about it on stream. It wasn't this year. It was last year, I believe. Easter happened to fall on my birthday, like the same day, and I kind of accidentally double booked Easter dinner with my parents. Easter/birthday dinner. I double booked dinner with my parents and Bella Luna and her family. Yeah, last year. And when my parents messaged me, Bella Luna and her family were already here. So I'm like, let's us do tomorrow to my parents. And they were like, no, we gotta do today. And I was like, okay, well, give me a little bit and I'll figure it out. And then they called me like half an hour later and like chewed me out and said, forget about it. And I'm like, well, thanks. Happy birthday to me, I guess. Sorry. I was gonna tell they were willing to go home and do this tomorrow. We can go to your house. No. It was fun. It was a good birthday. I say with genuine sarcasm. It was a good birthday. I've had lots of good birthdays since turning 30. I know, I'm not the only person in the world who's had that issue. Oh, look at that! I made my neck red by scratching it. Yep. Alright. Well, I think that's gonna be it. I'll mess with my computer for a little bit. Look up some stuff. When do I do turn 30, 2028? Yes. That's when I turn 30. Not that I already did. That's when I do. I still got 5 more years until I turn 30. Not that I already am 30 and past it. Of course. Alright guys. Well, at least we got something done a little bit on stream. 29 forever, right? That's when you turn 30 again? Yes. Yes. If I can't figure out what's going on with my headphones come Monday, then obviously I'm gonna cancel stream because I don't want this to happen again. I don't want to be on for only a few minutes and then have to stop because my headphones. You're 40-something going on 87, yes. Thank you, Tony. Even if it was short, it was still good. We got to do stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna troubleshoot. See what I can do. Maybe do like a... They have a test stream thing you can do. That's what she said. So I might, after messing... It's the quality of the stream. It is. It is. Thank you for that. That was good. That was good. That was a good one. And after messing with some settings, I might do a little like test thing. It essentially like makes you go live without actually having you go live, but it works your PC as if you were going live, connects you to the internet, all that good stuff. And see what happens after I mess with some settings. And if I can't figure it out, I'm gonna cancel Monday. And hopefully I can figure it out in a week. And can get back into Resident Evil. I was so excited to play this! Oh well, I guess I will fix my mess with my PC and go back to it's a mini stream. I'll play on my Switch, play some Zelda, to get myself in the mood. It did have a big fatty. Oh my god. You guys, this is great. Are you gonna listen to that podcast I sent you, Shed, or have you already started? Because they make some jokes. He shows some pictures that are hilarious and along those lines to try and throw his wife off.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's when you settle back home. Yeah, it's good. It's good. She's a total kook. I will tell you that. She's a little over the top at some things. But overall, it's funny. They're pretty funny. Alright guys, well that's it. I'm gonna go do stuff. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Crystals. Crystals. She eventually gets a cleansing spray, which is water with powdered crystals in it that she sprays on herself before a scary story. I love it. She's so over the top. And it's kind of funny because he isn't. Yeah, she does. She's joked about cooking crystals and slipping it into his food because he doesn't believe in any of it. Yep. In case y'all don't know what I'm talking about, there's a podcast I started called Scared to Death. And it's a husband and wife duo. He's actually a comedian. Dan Cummings. I don't think I've ever heard any of his stand-up. And it's basically like campfire stories, spooky stories. He tries to find stuff that either has documentation or like folklore, urban legends, stuff like that to try and scare her, and she's pretty easy to scare. It's basically like he tries to scare her, and eventually they start telling viewer stories and she reads those. And then they talk about it, and it's interesting, and I'm a very smart person and I listen to them at work. When I'm all alone at work, I listen to scary campfire story it's kind of the vibe. Scary campfire stories. Hauntings, possessions. And she's one of those crystal people. She says there's some point in the podcast where she's like, I didn't believe in any of the crystal stuff when we started, but I remember the very first episode he said something about like, if you even though I know you want to, but if you bring a bunch of crystals into our house, I'm not coming home. Or something like that. Very first podcast, to which I'm like, Yeah, you were into it before, lady. Alright, now I'm leaving. Alright, guys, well, thanks for watching and talking, since that's all I could really do today. I'll try to be back on Monday for Ghost of Tsushima. We haven't played that in so long that my Twitch profile doesn't say that I've played it recently. I still have to put it on my home screen on my PlayStation. Dancing Peaches. So yeah, that'll be at 9. So just, I have to ignore the schedule thing on the goodbye screen, because it still says 8:30, but 9 o'clock now, 9 p.m. Pacific time for all 3 streams is when I'm starting. I know I've been gone a lot the last week, but it's life. Life happens. Things happen. And then your PC decides that it can't handle headphones. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Good night, everyone. Any other special announcements before I leave? And actually leave instead of saying so and then keep talking? I don't think so. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.